Good evening and welcome back to another Baggins International video. This is following on from the Raton Pass video, and it is looking at a very steep climb which is at the moment being attempted by the captain and Mr. Vader. And the idea is to try and get the 4x4s up this incredibly steep, almost sort of trial-esque mountainside. Now, they both came down the mountain in sort of unfortunate circumstances. Something about being nudged off the top by each other, or something like that. Difficult to say as an impartial adjudicator who was already stuck at the bottom of this particular gully earlier on, and can assure you it is very, very steep. I made it up this impossible climb from the bottom of Cassidy Creek up to the Raton Pass earlier on, and I now have the opportunity to stand at the top and watch merrily as the captain and Vader try to get their 4x4s up with slight damage, which has been blamed a few times in hindering progress. I think we've also had excuses such as damp ground, slippery tyres, haven't bought the right truck, was damaged on the way down. You may have noticed there that the captain has nudged Vader's truck into the sea, into the stream there, or river as you may call it, and that has actually, at his extreme fury, destroyed Mr. Vader's truck. So we are now only one truck attempting it, and one very, very cross player at the bottom of the hill, who has lost his truck in an unfortunate incident. So the captain is now trying desperately to get his white Messer up, not only because that was the original objective, but also now to avoid being shot by Vader and potentially losing a life. So that just gives you an idea of the climb that we're on with here, and it is sort of dusky nightfall. The fireflies are a stunning addition to GTA, and specifically GTA Online. They just float around in a quite glorious fashion, so you can see those in wonderful HD if you turn your YouTube settings up to at least 720p. A little bit of a view down there, and that's back to the sort of Alamo Sea area. It is a really lovely spot, this. Not many people come and visit it on the map, but I would recommend it. It is in the northwest corner of your map, if you get your map out of the box, or if you haven't lost it already. I've already lost a couple of these, having bought the game a few times as is mandatory to change console, etc. So, how is the captain getting on? I don't know where he's gone there, but he seems to be giving it a red-hot crack. No, it's back at the bottom again. And so this continued for quite some time. Various different approaches, go this way, go that way, I'll come back round, I'll have a run up at it from here, I'll go straight at it, I'll come from the left, come from the right, etc, etc. And I'm not going to lie, I did find it quite amusing being the only one at the top and watching some of these rather spectacular tumbles and sort of expecting the cars to turn up and then not. But that does seem to be quite a catastrophic crash. There is definitely a bonnet has been relieved, or hood for our American viewers, and I can definitely see a door down there as well amongst the wreckage, and there's not a great deal left of the Messer. Now, it was a soft top to start with, so we can't blame the lack of roof on this particular activity, but certainly the doors, the bonnet, engine cover, and various other areas are... Ooh, that's a bad crash. That is a bad crash. I'm not sure he's going to recover it from there. When the lights go out, you know it's a bad situation. Anyway, so safe to say, I don't think those trucks are coming up here. So I was left with one option, which was to go down and see what all the fuss was about, which I'm going to do momentarily. And I'm going to give it another go in the Rebel. So stay tuned, and we'll switch over there. So I'm down at the bottom, and I am in my holiday gear, so please don't judge me. The hat and board shorts are of ironic value. But I've actually quite taken to them, so less about that the better. Anyway, so I've got the Rebel 4x4, and I'm going to have a go at this hill that's impossible to get up, and I'm not going to lie, I don't really understand what all the fuss is about. So that's how you do it, chaps. And that'll be the first time they've seen it from this view, so I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and do check back for some more videos in the series, and generally subscribe to the Baggins International channel. where there's regular content posted, and also a Twitter feed to follow. So I have just fallen off the mountain there as a last-ditch attempt, and I very narrowly missed Vader's new truck there, which would have made him even more angry. So, hope you've enjoyed this video. Check back soon for more.